Tommy, good morning.
Good morning, man. Don't say good morning, dude. It's 11 o'clock here, and I've been off work for like 5 hours.
Nice. My day is just getting started. I got up about an hour ago. But anyhow, Tommy, thank you for hopping on.
Yeah, man.
This is just a quickie for all you guys. We didn't do an episode this weekend, but we'll be back at some point this weekend, either Friday night or Saturday. Um, but yeah, we just wanted to check in with you guys really quick. A couple quick things that happened this week. We had Cody Rhodes. He is officially signed with WWE.
Yes,
Rumor
finally.
has it he's going to get his Seth Rollins is going to get his match at Mania, and Cody Rhodes potentially being the surprise opponent. What do you think of this?
Yeah. I'm still going with what I said last week. I think we're going to see kind of like a Hardy Boys WrestleMania 33 style debut where, look, we all know it's happening. Obviously, we didn't know then with the Hardy Boys, but we know Cody's signed. Rollins is just not going to not be on the card for WrestleMania. I mean, he's Seth Rollins, and I mean, he'll come out, he'll do a promo, do his thing, get the crowd riled up, and boom, you get Cody Rhodes to come out here, get about a 15-minute match. I don't know, I think probably slotted in night two. I think that's something that, you can build some anticipation for. Obviously people are going to be checking out night one. Oh, is this the night Cody comes out? But yeah, I wouldn't go into WrestleMania announcing a match. I hope we don't see Cody until WrestleMania.
Vince McMahon booking style. This is how you got to do it. Yeah,
Yeah.
this is how you got to do it. Seth Rollins comes out looking for that challenger, and then you bring in freaking
Hornswoggle.
or Gilbert, bring
Oh
in
my gosh,
Gilbert
Gilbert.
just to piss off the fans, just to piss them off, and then out Cody Rhodes music hits and
There's
do
got to be
that.
somebody
You
different.
got to
Like
do that
bring in like a Texas legend that's not a
like a quick
legend.
squash. Yeah,
Yeah, just like I don't know. Where's
because the element of
what's
surprise is
Steve
gone at
Lombardi
this
up to
point.
these days, man? Is he still
Yeah,
from Brooklyn or?
bring in Brooklyn Brawler or Iron Sheik.
Yeah, man, just bring in somebody, man. No,
Iron Sheik is
we gotta
supposed to
make him
be
a
at
Texas
38.
legend. We gotta make him a Texas legend.
So you definitely have to you definitely have to be creative here because they already blew the element of surprise. People
Yeah, I
can't
mean
keep their mouths
we all
shut.
know, and that's just kind of
You know
yes
what?
and no in the
Yeah.
fact that we're in that age where technology. I mean, anything. It's really hard to keep a secret, especially in
And
the
at the
wrestling
same
world.
time, they want to sell tickets too. So
Yeah,
I guess they have no problem with the cat being let out of the bag that Cody Rhodes has signed. So I definitely get that point of it. But the element of surprise is definitely gone. So I think
yeah,
in WrestleMania, you got to be a little creative here for sure.
yep. But I'm hoping we don't see him till Mania. That's what I'm going for.
Yeah, no, I don't believe so. Although a Raw surprise would be cool. Because I
Thought it was
guess
happening
everybody's
last
expecting
week.
it for Mania.
Thought it was
Yeah, I mean
happening last week in the main
they've
event.
teased it a couple times.
Yeah.
Thunderosa, your new women's champion. How about that?
Well deserved. Thought it was going to come a little bit earlier. I know
Oh
her
no,
and
Tommy. The good thing about our podcast is we get things wrong sometimes, but we get a lot of things right, and we called this
we have, yeah.
even before the championship match that took place at Revolution.
Now,
That more than likely Thunder Rosa was going to lose, and then it'd be in a cage match with Britt
yeah.
Baker.
Now let's say before this, yes, obviously, like every time these two have fought, it's been like, yeah, we think Thunder Rosa is going to do it. AEW hasn't done it, but even before then, before Thunder Rosa was in a title match, me and you discussed how she was going to be a future world champion, and
Yeah.
it happened. And I mean, like I said, I think it took a little longer than I thought it would. I figured with the amount of matches that they've had, the incredible like hard hitting matches. This one, another one, the lights out match. I mean, it's a perfect example. One of my favorite matches from last year. But I mean, this
It
is a
took a little
great time.
longer, but Thunder Rosa was also non-committed for a little while.
Correct. And we can't act like, yes, it took a little long, but we can't act like this wasn't a great story because they really did a really fantastic job of just stretching it out, introducing new style of matches, the cage match and the lights out match, like I said, and it really worked out. It's good to see Thunder Rosa be the champion. I'm kind of hoping this leads to Maybe we get a mixed tag division. I don't know. I feel like after, and I know that sounds stupid to some people, but come on, let's be honest. Britt Baker and Adam Cole are over as hell, and as a team, they'd be over as hell. And Adam Cole, he lost the title, his title opportunity. He's probably going to have a 3-on-3 match with Red Dragon and the rest of the Elite. After that next pay-per-view, I mean, where do you go from there? You give Britt Baker her rematch, and then we see maybe a mixed tag, Jungle Boy and Anna Jay, Ty Conti, Sammy Guevara. I mean, there's some teams there, man. I know that's a little far-fetched, but I think that's a good option that they could do down the line.
Like Chris Statlander and Orange Cassidy too.
Exactly. Yeah, there's teams here, man. And
You
again,
could
and
definitely
that's
do
just
like a mixed tag team tournament.
and that's again just using the whole roster, man. We talk about AEW having such a bloated roster, but they do a really good job of filling the space out. I think that's a really another good idea for them to use. I'm calling it right here on the Aftermath podcast, right here. March 21st, March 21st, my mother's birthday. It's the mother's surprise birthday.
Happy birthday, Mama Smith.
Yes. Cheers to that,
happy
Mom.
birthday.
We will.
And there was one more thing. The Razer Ramon update. I mean, we did a little quick tribute last Monday. News came out. Unfortunate news of just like the way that Scott Hall went. When just alcohol use and being down for a couple days. Before being discovered that he was down and found and brought to the hospital to get that hip surgery, which just opened up a whole can of worms. But definitely unfortunate to hear the news, how more detailed. We pretty much heard the gist of it all last Monday, but more news came out this week. So definitely saddened by that. And, we got to, pray for the friends, the family, and keep those in mind. And just to remind each other that, if you guys ever need help, mental health, stressed out, anxiety, don't ever be afraid to talk to your friend or your neighbor that you're close with, because actually talking about it really makes things a lot easier and a lot better. And, you always get the help that you need. So it's just unfortunate news that came out last week for sure.
Yeah, man. And it's, I said it on Monday and I'll say it, or last week, I'll say it again, man. He's an influential part of the wrestling business, and I don't think that his legacy can be understated any longer. I mean, AEW, what we're doing with WWE, I don't think that stuff's there if not for him and Kevin Nash, jumping ship.
For sure. Scott Hall, in so many ways, has had a trickle down effect, and we're still going to talk about that on our next full episode. Just like the causes and effects that he had on the business. Between the curtain call, the jump into Nitro,
the curtain call, man. You even forget about something like that.
All those things. That curtain call changed everything.
Yeah,
but We'll get into that on our next episode for sure. We'll dive in a little bit there. Just checking in with you guys that are
a quick
watching.
Little kind of like teaser for our next episode.
We have new YouTube followers, so we thank you so much for following, and we hope that you like our content. Our content. Please make sure you guys share this with your friends and get your friends to subscribe. But another big news: WWE is finally doing a pay-per-view in London, in the UK.
Yes.
In September. So I'm like, maybe I should go. I mean,
are you going to choose that over All Out weekend? It's the same weekend.
It's possible. It's definitely possible that I'll choose that over All Out.
I mean, you'd have to think of that.
Imagine I fly into London.
Okay.
For WWE. Yep. Fly back to All Out.
You'd be paying a lot of money. You'd be extremely tired, but I'm sure it'd probably end up being worth it. You have to think, with it being All Out, which is probably AEW's SummerSlam in a sense,
Yeah.
maybe Royal Rumble, they're going to put on something big. And especially them being first back in the UK for, gosh, what, 1999, I think? No Mercy. Like, this is I think this is going to be a big deal.
Some people say it's going to be taped. I'm like,
I don't think so.
Stop it. Absolutely stop it.
They wouldn't announce it.
If
They
Saudi
wouldn't announce it
Arabia
if it
is going to
was.
put on a show 8 time zones away live, 12 p.m. over here, 8 o'clock over in Saudi Arabia, the UK, the WWE can certainly do a pay-per-view live in the UK.
And yeah, exactly.
Live
and
over there at 8, 3 p.m. over here Eastern time.
Yeah, perfect timing on a Saturday,
perfect
probably.
timing.
Why not?
Perfect timing.
I mean,
there's no reason not to do a live pay-per-view.
And like that's
Peacock.
the thing is, if you're doing it on a Saturday, guess what? You're not running into. You're not running into the, football night in America or the game of the week, America's game of the week on Fox. If you run it Sunday, Saturday you're going up against some, middle of the road college games right before, and you'll end probably right before the primetime games. I mean, it's a perfect slot, like you said, and I mean, like, there's just no point. Like you said with Saudi Arabia, I mean, the UK, some of the old shows like MSG and Beast in the East, they're doing those taped because they could, or they're
live.
Yeah, exactly, or
yeah,
they were.
That was like 4 o'clock in the morning here.
Exactly,
it was
exactly,
live.
exactly. So I mean, this show, I think it makes sense. They wouldn't announce it if it wasn't live, and again,
give the UK a legitimate pay-per-view for once.
Let's think about it, people. They're going up against All Out. They're doing something big. It's going to be on TV. It's going to be on pay-per-view. You'll be on Peacock. It'll probably be in theaters. It'll be everywhere. I mean, that's going to be a good weekend for wrestling. Let's just say that.
Oh, for sure. I cannot wait.
The crowd is going to be raucous there, man.
Oh, my God.
The crowd is going to lose their
awesome.
mind.
I'm honestly thinking about doing it. I think that I just got to figure out like
I might convince myself to do it now.
I just got to figure out because the trip to London is not really that expensive, and then the commute to Cardiff. It's imagine doing a post show from London.
From London, the timing on that one would be a little fun.
Oh man, but that would be interesting. Anyway, guys, that's all I got for you guys.
Quick wrap up. Tease to the next episode.
Just teasing the next episode. Just letting you guys know we are here. Even though we didn't do an episode this week, we figured we just hop on really quick and just give you some of our thoughts of quick thoughts of recent news going on in WWE.
Yeah, and just to remind you, man, we're now less than 2 weeks away from the start of our WrestleMania, just entire showcase of shows, as I guess we could call it.
Yes, we will.
Friday SmackDown, Saturday Takeover, Saturday night is Mania, Sunday is Mania, Monday after Raw. Tuesday's my birthday. I mean, come on, man, we're gonna be on it.
Happy birthday, Tommy.
Yeah, Jeez. We're gonna. Hey, we gotta be live going into the midnight hour.
So for those of you guys that are watching, you heard it. We'll be back on next week. The week after is gonna be even bigger.
Yeah.
We're here. This is the final stretch to WrestleMania, and
that's crazy to say.
We are ready to go. WrestleMania weekend will be spearheaded by myself, Tommy, and Gage, and I just can't wait.
Got some special guests coming on. We're excited, man. Some friends of the show.
For those of you guys that are watching, make sure you subscribe.
Yeah.
Make sure you share. Give us a like. Throw in some comments. And be ready for this weekend. Especially be ready for next weekend.
Yes.
And Tommy, thank you so much for hopping on as always.
Of course, man. Thank you.
And you guys have an awesome day.